And in terms of laws, we have some choices to make again. So, ceremonial funerals. I don't know if I want that. Triage, perhaps. Emergency shift. We still don't have the emergency shift. But I'm kind of feeling like child labor and old jobs could be an idea. But we still haven't got the fighting arena either, so... I'm thinking we go fighting arena. Personally, get that discontent down a little bit, let people beat the fuck out of each other. You know, just beat the bejesus, you know, you're feeling a bit rough, beat the bejesus out of someone, you know? But child labor and all jobs could be useful. I think arena. All in favor of arena? Raise your flipper. All in favor of child labor in every job? Let's get a re up in here. Let's get the Dill Re emote into the mix. Personally, my vote is on the fighting arena. My flipper is firmly pointed towards the sky. Flippers, flippers, flippers everywhere. I'm seeing flippers. I think the flippers are going to take it. We got a re in there. I think the flippers are going to take it. Let's get the fighting arena up in here. It's not even that big. So here's my question. Does the fighting arena... Like, what's that radius on it? I assume that radius is sort of like, you know, it'll generally affect this area kind of thing. Because if that's the case, then I feel like putting it out there is not a bad idea and bringing a street around to it. You know, like maybe right there, bring a street to it or something, or over there. Because if that's the only area where the discontent's going to be lowered, that I don't know if that's useful. I'm going to put it there. Fits in nicely. We'll do that. Alright, you guys are waiting. Fighting arena has been established. Hope rises. Good. Good. You guys have fun. Steelworks have been researched. Right. Explore. What do we got at the weather station? Grim forecast. We find scientists' notes. They predict that the Great Cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Another resource depot for cooked food. So Winterhome's there, the coal mine's there. Send the scouts to Winterhome. Another resource depot for cooked food. I mean, sure, I guess. The steelworks is something I do want, though. Invalid placement location. So it has to be on top of... Oh, I see how it's going to work. Okay. So, another one of these for cooked food? Do we need it? Is that a thing that we need? Because, I mean, I'll build it, sure. Then the steelworks... Extracts iron from deep deposits, processes it up to 46 steel per day. Not adjacent to street either. We got any more steel around here? No. It's just in that one spot? Okay. Alright. Do steelworks. Could technically do another one. I think we will, even if we don't have workers in it to begin with. And for the road, I mean, what we'll do here is run that along there. And then the road can go... could almost go like that. Road can go from there. And then maybe... I mean, Added storage helps later game because you consume more than you generate when it gets really cold. Fair enough. We'll not bother with an extra path there. We'll just go ahead and, you know, leave it be. Abandoned station. The recent report from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened. We'll have answers soon enough. Hope falls slightly. Well, that's troublesome. Definitely troublesome. So you guys are heading out to build everything out here. We can put some engineers into that. Oh, hello. Hey! Look at that. I don't know what it does, but we have an automaton. Oh, Jesus. Automatons. Can replace entire crews at most workplaces. Okay. So could we put like an automaton out here? Oh, we totally can put an automaton in the steelworks. Let's do that. Let's absolutely do that. Okay. And then out here, we'll do 2 engineers and a bunch of you guys. There we go. So that thing can go work at the steelworks. Now we've got the other one working as well. That actually seems really neat to me. So cooked food. So food rations, I assume, we're going to want to put in there. And then research as well. We don't have any of that going right now. Sawmill, resource depot upgrade, heating, generator power upgrade. Allows us to raise the temperature in all heat zones by 1. Coal consumption is doubled. Range upgrade. I think the range upgrade could be good. I don't think we're going to have coal mining just yet. The wall drill, maybe. Medical post upgrade, perhaps. Heal the sick 10% faster. 35 raw food per day. Yes, I want that. Absolutely want that. We'll see if we can maybe get people, you know, producing a bit more food per day just to keep everybody nice and happy. Scouts have reached Winterhome. We climbed up the edge of the city, stood there speechless. It's a city of the dead. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The City Chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair. The following squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy. Fights for dwindling resources and the eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us, we're eating our dead. There is no hope. Well, that's depressing. We've got the freshwater springs and American Kemp. Okay. The news has shocked everyone. Hope has fallen. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. We got... Oh, boy. Are we all going to die here? No, we're going to be fine. Settled on. Winterhome has fallen. We must give them purpose. So, we have a choice. We can go order and discipline over there, or faith and spiritual strength right here. If you're for order and discipline, raise your flipper. If you're for faith and spiritual strength, it's going to be a heart. Entirely up to you. Order, faith, discipline, spiritual strength. Personally, I've got my flipper. My flipper, it's up. Flipper up. What's the difference? That's a good question. Basically, it gives us a new set of laws. Order or faith laws. Looks like we got a bit of a mix here. Personally, my flipper's up. I think the hearts might be taking it, though. Seems that the hearts might be taking it just a little bit. I'm I think it's pretty close, to be honest. It is definitely close. So, peace and love. I think the hearts might be taking it, though. You feel that people might rise up and revolt with order? You've got a point. I'll tell you what, I think faith and spiritual strength might have maybe just taken it. And I'm okay with that because I've played I've played order and discipline a little bit before. I didn't touch faith and spiritual, so we'll do that. So, the house of prayer. We can get a sermon. I have to build 2 of them. Interesting. I think this could be interesting though. So basically what this seems to me is that it will basically provide a great deal of hope. I think that's what we're going to see here, is a great deal of hope come out of spiritual strength. So, house of prayer. We're going to approve it. Oh, Jesus. Hope has just hit an all-time low thanks to Winterhome. Food quality. Yeah, we're not doing anything about that. So, faith. House of prayer. We need 2 of them. Alright. Let's get one, let's get one there. And let's get one there. And then let's also try and upgrade some of the homes here to bunk houses. If we can. We can upgrade a few of them at least. So we'll see how that plays out. The unconvinced want to leave. Calm down, we're not going to die. The Londoners. Oh, great. People want to leave for London soon. Let them. Bloody let them. So what are you guys doing? So you guys need to send an outpost team here to build an outpost. Interesting. Freshwater springs. Or the coal mine. Crash site. Gloomy cave. American camp. Okay. Let's do freshwater springs. And let's see if we can maybe get a second group of scouts. And send that group over to the gloomy cave. So we'll see how that plays out. Londoners getting more followers, that's fine. That's alright. Get a second beacon to explore other places. Huh. Let's just upgrade everything we have and get these, there's a bit of hope going up. House of prayer going up. Hope has risen. Alrighty. Sermon. Sure, let's call a sermon. That works. Hot house researched. That's good. We can start growing our own food. Needs a steam core. We have a steam core. So, can we do it here, or does it have to be in, like, the hot area there? Not adjacent to a street. Well, we can fix that. So build that, and then give me some streets. Do that. So let's see here. Steam cores. Advanced technology can't manufacture from the city, so let's hope. Okay. Upgrade all my tents. Yeah, we'll get to it. Don't worry. Medical post upgrade. Possibly. Resource depot upgrade, possibly. Generator range upgrade. That sermon still going on? Maybe. going on over here? What's up with you? Survivors reach the city. Okay. We got 36 homeless people. Jesus Christ. Alright, well. Gonna need to get some bunk houses for you. I can't promise they're gonna be the warmest, but they'll do the job. Tell you what. Build me a road here. And we can get some bunk houses back there at least. 10 steel, we can do it. A couple of bunk houses there. And let's also try and upgrade a few things as well. So let's see here. The scouts have reached one of them's reached the gloomy cave. So at the springs, we have some survivors. Send them to the city. And then Frozen Grove is a bunch of trees, and there's a hole in that. Go to the snow cliff. As for you guys, explore the gloomy cave. We could risk attacking the bears. Risk attacking the bears, what happens? We helped them, the people in the cave joined, drove the beasts away, the scouts died from their injuries. Well, shit. That's unfortunate. Let's put a bunch of engineers to work in there. You keep an eye on the weather forecast. Oh, you mean the temperature drop coming up? Never get into a fight with a bear? I don't know, man. It's worked out pretty well for me in Far Cry. Londoners have got more followers. There's not a super high tendency, though, for people to join them. So I think if we can get hope going up again, we're going to be alright. But we need wood. We really need some wood right now. So let's take children out of the keep children in the gathering post. The sawmill's fine. Let's see here. Hashtag Shuki coming in with that prime for 2 months. Thank you very much, bud. It says 2 months. Your videos make me happy when I'm done. I'm glad to hear it, bud. I've had plenty of times where YouTube's the way to go to cheer myself up. I'm glad I can do the same for you. Scouts have reached a cliff, huh? Alright. Take resources. The man we've seen from far was nowhere to be found. I'll take his resources, alright. Then we've got a shrouded cave over here. Alright. I mean, we could go there. Sure. We'll do that. Hope is really... Hope needs to be a little higher, I think. Generator range upgrade, right. So the range setting's now on 2. Yeah, that seems to be doing alright. Okay. So that's alright. As for technology, power upgrade perhaps? Or maybe the next tier of research? Outpost depot, factory. Hothouse insulation. I think I can bump it up to 2, really? Oh, we can't do that currently. Okay. Is it on 1? No, it's on 2. Sawmill upgrade. Do that. And then we've got another law to go as well. What is this? Survivors have reached the city. We got more home. We got 44 homeless right now. That's problematic. Let's look at purpose. So we've got this. We can go for shrines. Increase the effect. Okay, so evening prayer. Convinces a Londoner to stay. What are we thinking, chat? Shrines or prayer? Because the evening prayers will allow us to call evening prayers, and we can use this to raise hope and have a small chance of convincing a Londoner to stay. Each use will raise hope and lower discontent. The shrines will raise the hope of people working nearby and increase the efficiency of nearby workplaces. I will have to build 3 of them, though. So, raise your flipper if you're interested in evening prayer. Evening prayer, yeah. Or, if you're interested in shrines, let's go for a heart. Personally, I think the prayer could be useful. But I'm thinking, you know, get your flipper, raise your flipper to the Lord. If you're interested in that evening prayer. Personally, I'm for prayer. I'm all about that prayer, me, you know? Aurora Knott, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Thank you very much. It's close, though. It is fairly close. I'm thinking prayer. I think prayer is taking it. So, everybody, it's time for evening prayers. Let's go. People are hopeful enough to not join the Londoners. Goddamn right. Pricked. Scouts have reached the what? The children's hideout. Explore. Okay. So we would get 34 children. So 34 workers, huh? We could send them to the city and let some of them die on the way there. Fewer mouths to feed. I know that's horrible. I know that's horrible. But that's why I've been sending some... that's why I don't escort anyone. Because by the time they get there, it's fewer mouths to feed. You know? I'm thinking that we let them walk themselves back. And then we keep exploring. You know, we keep going. We're going to send them back. We've been doing that the whole time. Go on, kids. That way. The children went to the city. They looked in disbelief, and the youngest started to cry. Left with no other choice, set out towards the city, and yeah, well, that's just. Oh wait, we could have we could have escorted them back because there's nowhere else for us to go from here. Fewer workers too. Oh yeah, no, like don't get me wrong. I know it's fewer workers, but it's fewer mouths to feed. Let's go to the Frozen Grove. Let's get to the Frozen Grove. Good luck, kids. Cold homes. What do we need to do here? Heat 5 cold homes within 24 hours and keep them heated. Let's do 2 of them. And then we can go for bunk houses. There we go. People have a tendency to join the Londoners right now, but will they have that tendency when they're warm? The rebirth of faith. Some people have started to visit the House of Prayer. There aren't many, but it's okay. Praise be. Keep homes warm. I'll try. I'll definitely try. Alright, so apparently have we got some unemployed? I guess we do have some unemployed. We still have the homeless as well, so I think what we need to do is we do need to get more bunk houses. 20 wood, 10 steel. We don't really have enough wood for it. But we'll go there for another bunkhouse at least and get that done. I swear to God, if the if all of those kids show up, man, that's gonna be tricky. That's gonna be tricky. Oh, this is awkward. We were expecting some of you to die. We only prepared like, you know, 4 beds. A sawmill upgrade. Nice. So that should work a bit better. Resource depot upgrade. Can we get this yet? No, we still need more wood. Do we maybe want another sawmill? Wall drill. Uncovering trees that once formed a forest before the ice engulfed them. Up to 184 wood per standard workday, but it does need a steam core. And we don't have a steam core. Medical post upgrade. Don't think we need it. Heating. I think we hold off and we just go for the next tier of research, to be honest. Oh, look at you go. I like that it just sits on it. I like that the automaton just kind of sits there. Oh, look at me. I'm just doing some work over here. Oh, it looks like I'm doing nothing? I'd like to see you do this, huh? Let's go for drafting machines. United by faith. We're holding an evening of prayer this afternoon. Plenty of people are here. They're praying, but also talking and laughing. Okay. So faith is doing good things. Let's have a sermon. Let's have a sermon. Let's bring people together. More scouts. Not a bad idea. Let's see here. So you guys can go to the crash site. We'll go to the crash site. You have fun, guys. Scouts have reached the frozen grove. Anything here? Buried shame. Shallow graves under each of the crosses. The dead bodies lack most of the bigger muscles, and some bones bear signs of a cutting tool. The corpses have been stripped of edible parts. Now we know what kept the survivors by freshwater springs from starving. We got a lot of wood from that. Interesting. That's very interesting. That's potentially troublesome as well. Can I get you guys to head over to the coal mine? It's going to take a while, but then we'll get them to sort of head back to the city a little bit, because there doesn't seem to be much more out here. It's definitely going better than the last time we did this. You know, we're alive a bit more. What are you complaining about? Captain, someone has defaced the walls with predictions of doom. Let's send a cleric. Get a cleric out there, have a chat with people. Also got a new law. Now here's the thing, I'm thinking adaptation could be useful because we have some choices. We have got the emergency shift, we have got child labor and all jobs, but we've also got like dueling, which will reduce discontent but might kill people. Then a public house. What do we think, chat? Do we let people fight? Or do we let them drink? Raise your flipper for drink. And I mean, I guess, I don't know, raise your re for the dueling. It's like immediately it looks to me like booze is taking it. Yeah, looks to me like booze is gonna take it, so we'll go for the public house. Don't think anyone is necessarily against that. Public house needs wood, alright. We can get some wood in here, that'd be great. I mean, I realize we are building this before we even bother building more housing for some people. There are still plenty of homeless, but, you know, the homeless can go live in the pub.